Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. So now they have released another announcement and kept to their word on giving some information regarding the merge between Honor server and Infinite Miracle, which is basically the merger between the beta server and the global server. So this is how they're going to do it, right? So currently at where we are right now, Honor server players have actually lost all our 2-star Esper. So I had one single 2-star Esper which is now converted into a 2-star Starymon, which has suddenly disappeared as well. So we do not have anything with respect to our 2-star Espers anymore. So some of you guys who were upset about us having the extra 2-star Espers, you don't really need to be so upset about it anymore because they are gone, disappeared, done. Now this is the main bulk of the changes, I would think. Okay, so in terms of just like social aspects of the game. So from mid to late January 2023, this is when the bulk of the merger would happen. So essentially we can start chatting in the world channel, we can start adding each other as friends. Ripple Dimensions, Arena, Esper Strategy, blah blah blah, these will also be merged. And in addition, for players and clubs with the same name, and this concerns me a little bit as well because there is another player with my same name, what happens is that they will give us a free name reset attempt. And that's about it. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reacquire my name because if my name disappears, that's about it, right? But for players who have accounts in both the Honor server and the global server, for example myself, I would be able to switch my account within the settings, and that's about it. So we will keep both of our accounts. And let's move on to February 2023, which is where the PvP functions will then be merged. So everything with respect to PvP, you have your point war, you have your warm-up match, you have your championship, etc. So all these would be merged in February, and we're not sure exactly when. And then finally from March onwards, this is where everything else is then consolidated. So they have actually split up the server merging into like 4 different parts, right? So the first part, getting rid of some of the excess Espers, and then the second part is where the bulk of the social aspect comes into play, and the third is going to be a PvP part, and then finally is where everything else gets consolidated, which is basically just your club and your recommended formation. So I'm not so sure why they actually delayed the club all the way to March when it can definitely be slot into February because club contains PvP functions as well, right? So for example, your club battles, your holo battles. But whatever it is, this is the current plan, and I know some of you guys will be upset because you're going to say that, oh, now there's going to be more whales from the Honor server going into the global server. There's going to be more players with like at least 1 year of experience playing the game, and they're going to have so much head start as opposed to the rest of you guys. I fully understand. Yes, there is going to be a slight skew towards players having better relics as opposed to players not having better relics. So I will admit that generally Honor players have a little bit more experience than the average global player. But do I feel like it is a bad thing moving forward? I don't necessarily feel that way because on one hand, yes, it's going to be a little bit more competitive, but just a little bit. You're not even going to feel it. But on the other hand, you're going to have a more consolidated player base, so there's going to be more players hanging around and keeping up with the community and something like that. So I do feel like it is good in most cases, but it's obviously more good towards the Honor players because that server is shrinking as we speak. But there will be some bad to it in terms of PvP because not only is the global server going to suffer a little bit, or at least your average player is going to suffer a little bit more, but the same is true for the Honor server as well because if you did not already realize, for example, in the championship events, the top scoring player would always be like about half the score of that of the top global whale. So in terms of competitiveness, both sides are actually losing out a little bit in this case. And in terms of PvP, I can guarantee you for a fact that the Honor server players are not as competitive as the global server players. There are many mega whales in the global server, and if you are worried about the Honor server, you should already be a lot more worried about your current existing player base. But anyway, this is my take on this matter. I feel like, you know what, this is just something that we should just get it over and done with, so that we don't have to talk about it anymore and we can just move on and progress. And I can guarantee you that after the merger happens, give and take another 1 more month, you guys are going to forget that it ever happened and you guys are just going to move on with your life anyway. But yeah, this is me selfishly thinking for the sake of my Honor players. But anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up, it really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.